Hey everybody, we're in the second round of our single monster event, and starting over here we have Steven and Eric. We have Steven, of course, with Akosia. He didn't waffle away from that. So he's playing against Eric's Gakura, and looks like they're about halfway through the game, pretty evenly matched. And we'll see how that turns out, but it looks like Akura has Akosia in a pretty nice little pocket over there, so hopefully she can get out of that for Steven's sake. Down here we have Gabriel, who is just off his game with Zach playing against Spencer, and it's Gakura versus Voltus, and it looks like it's coming down to the wire here.
It'll be exciting.
Yeah, Voltus is down a form, and Gakura is looking pretty robust, but we'll see how that pans out, because Voltus is known that dreaded Ultra form, which can just dish it out if he wants to. That could be a form. That could be a form. All right, so we'll see how that keeps going. We have Jace still playing Quantum Cthulhu against Spaz. This is kind of like the Clash of Worlds match, because I don't know if this is fair to say if Spaz is the Canadian version of Jace or if Jace is the American version of Spaz. But that's how I always think about it. I don't know if that's fair.
Spaz is younger than me, so.
Well, and better looking. So we'll see how that goes on. Over here we have Evan against Lewis. This is a Voltron versus Manticon match. Of course, Manticon is just an absolute beast, and we'll see if the also beastly Mega Voltron can stand up to that. Tim is fresh off of a surprising defeat from Israel, playing Joseph now. It's Nova versus Tim's Grindix, of course. Joseph is particularly good at playing an evasive game with Nova, so we'll see if Tim can continue to get into Nova's pockets and get her out of her secured positions in order to do damage. Across the room on the second rank here we have Angela and Lars. Angela's playing her Dynastivus, and Lars playing Krakenoctus, which I think is a pretty cool matchup. These are two generally underplayed monsters. You don't see a lot of them in competitive events, so that's pretty tight. Next to them we have Bilal and excuse me, Nate.
Yes.
Nate's doing his Mega Hurricanus, which of course he was talked into last night, and Bilal playing his classic Mega Asheroth. How's those health trackers looking? Oh, it's getting close here. We'll see what happens. Let's see, we have Brandon against Cody over here. Brandon playing his Zizarax against Cody's Gorgadra. This is looking like a pretty exciting match. They're doing a really good job at leveling the city, which is something we always like to see. How are you guys feeling about this game so far?
Pretty rough.
Pretty rough?
I'm down to 1 health.
I'm surprised, man. I am surprised.
Caught me off guard. I made mistakes.
Uh-oh.
So.
Well, hopefully you can rebound, but if not, this is the game we play. And over here we have Zach and Wap. Zach doing Gakura, of course. Wap with Asheroth. Let's look at these health trackers. Oh man, this is still anybody's game. They're both pretty close to their full health allotments, so we'll see how that pans out. Next to them, Josh and Dragon. This is probably one of the more interesting matches because it's Cthulhu against Mecha Cthulhu, and this is, just classic Godzilla or Mecha Godzilla type of stuff going on here. So we'll see if the reverse engineered is better than the original. And then last but not least, we have Philip Roland and Scott. It's Quantum Demos and Tyrannix. So, man, let's look at these health trackers. Man, it is anyone's game. Anyone's game. What do you
rules first when you're done with the interview?
Well, okay. How are you feeling about this?
It's going to be interesting. We're about to be both alphas down, so hopefully, unless I whiff this roll.
All right. Well,
and then we'll see where it goes.
All right. So that's a good recap of what we have going on during our second round. It's still only about halfway through, so we'll see how all these matches turn out.